Qihe approach, Air France 188 Heavy, with you at 30,500. China Southern 24 Papa Charlie, continuous fire, expect the ILS approach runway 7 left at Hong Kong. Roger, China Southern 24 Papa Charlie, China Southern, Air France 188 Heavy. Roger, Air France 188 Heavy. Victor Tango Kilo Sierra Alpha, contact Shenzhen Baoan traffic on 122.8, Jazz 589 Heavy, turn right heading 060, descend and maintain 2000.
Contacting Shenzhen Baoan traffic on 122.8, Victor Tango Kilo Sierra Alpha.
Turn right heading 060, descend and maintain 2000, Jazz 589 Heavy.
Laguna 2503, reduce speed to 240 knots. Emirates 382 Heavy, Air France 188 Heavy, reduce speed to 240 knots. Air France 188 Heavy, reduce speed to 240 knots. Emirates 382 Heavy, Jazz 589 Heavy, report airport in sight.
Wilco, Jazz 589 Heavy.
Cathay 16, descend and maintain 2000. China Southern 24 Papa Charlie, requesting descent to 13,000. Tango Sierra India Charlie Kilo, request frequency change.
Descend and maintain 2000, Cathay 16. Airport in sight, Jazz 589 Heavy.
Tango Sierra India Charlie Kilo, frequency change approved, good day. Cathay 3804 Heavy is 1 nautical mile southeast of Shenzhen Baoan at 900 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Hong Kong. All Nippon 811, requesting ILS approach any runway at Hong Kong. Frequency change approved. Tango Sierra India Charlie Kilo, good day. Thank you, good day. Tango Sierra India Charlie Kilo, Jazz 589 Heavy, cleared visual approach runway 15. China Southern 24 Papa Charlie, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ADC instructions.
Dynasty 1X where Lima is 15 nautical miles north of Shenzhen Baoan at 19,500 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Hong Kong.
Roger, Cathay 3804 Heavy, Dynasty 1X Ray Lima, amend flight plan to include 80, Air France 188 Heavy, descend and maintain 11,000, Air France 188 Heavy. Cathay 16, turn right heading 040, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 7 left approach. Cathay 3804 Heavy, turn right heading 210, maintain 4000.
Turn right heading 040, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 7 left, Cathay 16.
Jazz 589 Heavy, contact Shenzhen Baoan traffic on 122.8.
Contacting Shenzhen Baoan traffic on 122.8, Jazz 589 Heavy.
Laguna 2503, descend and maintain 7000. Air France 188 Heavy, descend and maintain 9000. Descend and maintain 9000, Air France 188 Heavy. Qantas 806, you're in inactive airspace. Please contact Zhuhai approach on 119.55. All Nippon 811, continuous file, expect the ILS approach runway 7 left at Hong Kong. Roger, all Nippon 811. Dynasty 1X Ray Lima, turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 12,000.
Turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 12,000, Dynasty 1X Ray Lima.
Cathay 16, contact Hong Kong Tower on 118.2.
Contacting Hong Kong Tower on 118.2, Cathay 16.
Dynasty 1X Ray Lima, reduce speed to 240 knots.
Reduce speed to 240 knots, Dynasty 1X Ray Lima.
Zhuhai approach, say intention.
Qantas 806 is 9 nautical miles south of Shenzhen Baoan at 4,300 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Hong Kong.
Qantas 806, turn right heading 250, climb and maintain 5000. Cathay 3804 Heavy, descend and maintain 3000. Descend and maintain 3000, Cathay 3804 Heavy.
Turn right heading 250, climb and maintain 5000, Qantas 806.
Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima, turn left heading 170.
Zhuhai approach, Cathay 501 Heavy, with you at 12,900.
Turn left heading 170, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima.
Cathay 3804 Heavy, descend and maintain 2000. Descend and maintain 2000, Cathay 3804 Heavy. Cathay 501 Heavy, continuous file, expect the ILS approach runway 7 left at Hong Kong.
Roger, Cathay 501 Heavy.
Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima, descend and maintain 9000.
Descend and maintain 9000, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima.
Qantas 806, turn left heading 220, descend and maintain 3000.
Zhuhai approach, Qantas 806, with you at 5000.
Qantas 806, turn left heading 220.
Turn left heading 220, Qantas 806.
Qantas 806, turn left heading 200, descend and maintain 2500. Zhuhai approach, Papa Hotel Sierra Oscar Foxtrot, with you at 11,800.
Turn left heading 200, descend and maintain 2500, Qantas 806.
Papa Hotel Sierra, Air France 188 Heavy, descend and maintain
Descend and maintain 6,000, Air France 188 Heavy.
Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima, descend and maintain 9000.
Descend and maintain 9000, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima.
Air France 188 Heavy, turn left heading 1.
Turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 6,000, Air France 188 Heavy.
Qantas 806, turn left heading 170.
Turn left heading 170, Qantas 806.
Turn left heading 170, Cathay 3804 Heavy. Qantas 806, reduce speed to 160 knots. Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima, turn left heading 130.
Turn left heading 130, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima.
Reduce speed to 160 knots, Qantas 806.
Qantas 806, descend and maintain 2000. Cathay 3804 Heavy, turn left heading 100, maintain 2000, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 7 left approach.
Descend and maintain.
Air France 188 Heavy.
Descend and maintain 3000, Air France 188 Heavy.
Turn left heading 100, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 7 left, Cathay 380, Air France 188 Heavy.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Air France 188 Heavy.
Qantas 806, turn right heading 160. Cathay 3804 Heavy, please follow instructions. Cathay 3804 Heavy, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ADC instructions. Cathay 3804 Heavy, contact Hong Kong Tower on 118.2.
Turn right heading 160, Qantas 806.
Contacting Hong Kong Tower on 118.2, Cathay 3804 Heavy. Qantas 806. Expect vectors for the visual approach runway 7 left at Hong Kong. Emirates 382 Heavy. Turn left heading 140. Descend and maintain 14,000.
Roger, Qantas 806. Victor Tango Kilo Sierra Alpha is 11 nautical miles northwest of Shenzhen Bayonne at 5,000 feet, requesting visual approach any runway at Hong Kong.
Turn left heading 140, descend and maintain 14,000, Emirates 382 Heavy.
Qantas 806. Turn left heading 140, maintain 2,000.
Turn left heading 140, maintain 2,000.
Air France 188 Heavy. Turn left heading 1.
Turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 3,000, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, clear dials runway 7 left, Air France 188 Heavy.
Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima. Turn left heading 110, descend and maintain 4,000.
Turn left heading 110, descend and maintain 4,000, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima.
Air France 188 Heavy. Reduce speed.
Reduce speed to 160 knots, Air France 188 Heavy.
UV approach, Victor Tango Kilo Sierra Alpha, with you at 5,000.
Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango Echo Romeo Oscar Sierra. Descend and maintain 11,000. Descend and maintain 11,000. Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango Echo Romeo Oscar Sierra.
Victor Tango Kilo Sierra Alpha is 18 nautical miles west of Shenzhen Bayonne at 5,000 feet, requesting visual approach.
Air France 188 Heavy. Descend and maintain 2,000. Maintain 2,000.
Descend and maintain 2,000, maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer, clear dials runway 7 left, Air France 188 Heavy.
Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango Echo Romeo Oscar Sierra. Turn left heading 060.
Emirates 382 Heavy, requesting descent to 4,500.
Turn left heading 060. Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango Echo Romeo Oscar Sierra. Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima. Expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 7 left at Hong Kong.
Roger, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima.
Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima. Turn right heading 130. Descend and maintain 3,000.
Turn right heading 130, descend and maintain 3,000, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima.
Victor Tango Kilo Sierra Alpha. Expect vectors for the visual approach runway 7 left at Hong Kong.
Roger, Victor Tango Kilo Sierra Alpha.
Emirates 382 Heavy. Continuous file.
Continuous filed, Emirates 382 Heavy.
Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango Echo Romeo Oscar Sierra. Descend and maintain 9,000. Bogota 2503. Continuous file. Descend and maintain 9,000. Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango Echo Romeo Oscar Sierra. All Nippon 811. Descend and maintain 3,000.
Continuous filed, Bogota 2503.
Cathay 501 Heavy. Descend and maintain 3,000. Editas 108 Victor Alpha is 31 nautical miles southeast of Zhuhai Jinmen at 17,500 feet, requesting visual approach runway 13 at Kai Tak. Descend and maintain 3,000, all Nippon 811.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Cathay 501 Heavy.
Victor Tango Kilo Sierra Alpha, turn left heading 150.
Air France 188 Heavy, request frequency change.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, all Nippon 811. Bogota 2503, descend and maintain 3,000.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Cathay 501 Heavy.
Bogota 2, Air France 188 Heavy.
Contacting Hong Kong Tower on 118.2, Air France 188 Heavy. Hong Kong Tower, Air France 188 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 7 left.
Air China 6627 Heavy, request frequency change.
Air France 188 Heavy, wind 1.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 7 left, Air France 188 Heavy.
Air China 6627 Heavy, contact Hong Kong departure on 123.8.
Contacting Hong Kong departure on 123.8, Air China 6627 Heavy. Hong Kong Tower, Cathay 160, ready for departure in sequence at runway 7 right, remaining in the pattern.
Cathay 160, hold short of runway 7 right.
Holding short runway 7 right, Cathay 160. Hong Kong Tower, Indonesia 747 Golf Golf, ready for departure at runway 7 right, departing south.
Indonesia 747 Golf Golf, wind 120 at 28 gusting 35, runway 7 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 7 right, Indonesia 747 Golf Golf.
$500. $400. $300. $200.
Hong Kong Tower, all Nippon 811 is 13 nautical miles to the west at 2,500 feet, inbound for landing.
Hong Kong Tower, Dynasty 1X Ray Lima, inbound on the ILS runway 7 left. Dynasty 1X Ray Lima, wind 120 at 27 gusting 35, number 1, runway 7 left, cleared to land. Blue Nippon 811, wind 120 at 26 gusting 35, number 2, runway 7 left, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, run. Air France 188 Heavy, exit runway when able.
Wilco, Air France 188 Heavy.
Cathay 160, line up and wait runway 7 right.
Line up and wait runway 7 right, Cathay 160. Hong Kong Tower, all Nippon 811 is 11 nautical miles to the west at 2,000 feet, inbound for landing.
Hong Kong ground, Air France 188 Heavy, request taxi to gate N30 at the Terminal 1 main.
Hong Kong ground, Cathay 390, ready to taxi to runway 7 center with information Golf.
Hong Kong ground, Sharman Air 447, ready for pushback with information Foxtrot, requesting runway 7 right.
Hong Kong ground, Mark Sierra November Echo Romeo, ready to taxi with information Golf.
Air France 188 Heavy.
Taxi into Terminal 1 main gate N30, will hold short of 7 center 25 center, Air France 188 Heavy.
Mike Sierra November Echo Romeo, runway 7 center, taxi via Bravo 7, Bravo, Alpha 1, contact tower when ready.
Taxi into runway 7 center via Bravo 7, Bravo, Alpha 1, Mark Sierra November Echo Romeo.
Cathay 390, taxi to runway 7 center, contact tower when ready.
Hong Kong ground, Corina 3656 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Golf. Taxi into runway 7 center, Cathay 390. Hong Kong ground, Air China 347 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Golf, requesting runway 7 right.
Air China 347 Heavy, push back approved, tail to the north. Corina 3656 Heavy, hold position. Sharman Air 447, push back approved, tail to the north.
Holding position, Corina 3656 Heavy. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Air China 347 Heavy.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Sharman Air 447.
Stand by, Cathay 3804 Heavy.
Hong Kong ground, Air France 1 Mike Charlie, ready for pushback with information Golf, requesting runway 7 right.
Air France 1 Mike Charlie, pushback approved, tail to the north. Hong Kong ground, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima, request taxi to gate W69 at the Terminal 1 main.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Air France 1 Mike Charlie.
Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima, taxi to Terminal 1 main gate W69, hold short of 7 center 25 center. Taxiing to Terminal 1 main gate W69, will hold short of 7 center 25 center, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima. Hong Kong ground, Sharman Air 447, ready to taxi to runway 7 right with information Foxtrot. Cathay 3804 Heavy, cross runway 7 center.
Hong Kong ground,
Air France 188 Heavy, cross runway 7 center.
Crossing runway 7 center, Air France 188 Heavy.
Sharman Air 447, taxi to runway 7 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 7 right, Sharman Air 447. All Nippon 811, taxi to Terminal 1 main gate N30, hold short of 7 center 25 center.
taxiing to Terminal 1 main gate N30, will hold short of 7 center 25 center, all Nippon 811. Hong Kong ground, Air China 347 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 7 right with information Golf. Hong Kong ground, Sabre 2008, ready for pushback with information Golf.
Air China 347 Heavy, runway 7 center, taxi via Whiskey 1, Whiskey, Alpha, Alpha 1, contact tower when ready. CB 2008, hold position.
Taxiing to runway 7 center via Whiskey 1, Whiskey, Alpha, Alpha 1, Air China 347 Heavy. Holding position, Sabre 2008.
Cathay 3804 Heavy, hold short of runway 7 center. Hong Kong ground, Cathay 021 Victor Alpha, ready for pushback with information Golf.
Hong Kong ground, Cathay 501 Heavy, request taxi to parking.
Cathay 021 Victor Alpha, pushback approved, tail to the north. Corina 3656 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the south. Pushback approved. Tail to the north. Cathay 021 Victor Alpha.
Pushback approved. Tail to the south. Corina 3656 Heavy.
Cathay 501 Heavy. Taxi to parking. At your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Cathay 501 Heavy.
Cathay 501 Heavy. Taxi to waypoint via Charlie. Foxtrot. Hold short of waypoint. Hong Kong ground. November 973 Uniform Sierra. Ready for pushback with information Golf.
Taxi into waypoint via Charlie, Foxtrot, will hold short of waypoint, Cathay 501 Heavy.
Cathay 3804 Heavy. Say intentions.
Hong Kong ground, Air France 1 Mike Charlie, ready to taxi to runway 7 right with information Golf.
Hong Kong ground, Oscar Kilo Victor India Papa Romeo, ready for pushback with information Golf. Hong Kong ground, Burgina 2503, request taxi to gate D211 at the Terminal 1 midfield concourse.
November 973 Uniform Sierra. Pushback approved. Tail to the east. Pushback approved. Tail to the east. November 973 Uniform Sierra. Hong Kong ground. November 973 Uniform Sierra. Ready to taxi with information Golf. Burgina 2503. Taxi to Terminal 1 midfield concourse gate D211. Hold short of 7 center 25 center.
Cathay 3804 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 7 center.
Taxi into Terminal 1 midfield concourse gate D211, will hold short of 7 center 25 center, Burgina 2503.
Hong Kong ground, Cathay A31 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Golf.
Oscar Kilo Victor India Papa Romeo. Hold position.
Holding position, Oscar Kilo Victor India Papa Romeo.
Attention all aircraft. Airport is busy. Expect delays. Cathay 831 Heavy. Pushback approved. Tail to the north.
Hong Kong ground, Corina 3656 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Golf. Pushback approved. Tail to the north. Cathay A31 Heavy.
Hong Kong ground. Cathay 021 Victor Alpha. Ready to taxi with information Golf.
Stand by, Austrian 141.
November 973 Uniform Sierra. Taxi to runway 7 center. Contact tower when ready. Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima. Request permission to cross runway 7 center. Taxiing to runway 7 center. November 973 Uniform Sierra.
Hong Kong ground, Swiss 247 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Golf, requesting runway 7 center. Hong Kong ground, Cathay 879 Heavy, ready for pushback, requesting runway 7 right. Hong Kong ground, Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango Echo Romeo Oscar Sierra, request taxi to parking.
Cathay 021 Victor Alpha. Taxi to runway 7 right. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 7 right. Cathay 021 Victor Alpha.
Hong Kong ground, Corina 3656 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Golf.
Corina 3656 Heavy. Taxi to runway 7 center. Contact tower when ready. Swiss 247 Heavy. Pushback approved. Tail to the north.
Hong Kong ground, Air France 1 Mike Charlie, ready to taxi to runway 7 right with information Golf. Taxi to runway 7 center, Corina 3656 Heavy. Pushback approved. Tail to the north. Swiss 247 Heavy.
Air France 1 Mike Charlie. Taxi to runway 7 center. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 7 center, Air France 1 Mike Charlie.
Hong Kong ground. Taxi to parking. At your discretion.
Hong Kong ground, Cathay 831 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Golf.
Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima. Hold position. Holding position, Dynasty 1 X-Ray Lima.
Cathay 3804 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 7 center.
Cathay 831 Heavy, taxi to runway 7 right. Contact tower when ready.
Hong Kong ground, Cathay 879 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Golf, requesting runway 7 right. Taxiing to runway 7 right, Cathay 831 Heavy.
Hong Kong ground, Emirates 382 Heavy, request taxi to gate N34 at the Terminal 1 main.
Hong Kong ground, All Nippon 811, request taxi to gate N36 at the Terminal 1 main.